Now we are going to discuss about admission entry. Admission entry is used to add new admission information into the system. Here we have four tabs, means general details, address details, parent details, other details and extracurricular details and document uploads. These are all the student related information which we need to enter. In here, after filling first tab only, it will move to next tab. And means after saving general details, then it will move to address details. After filling address details, it will move to parent details. Until unless filling the first tab, it won't allow to fill second tab. In general details, we need to enter student specific information like academic year, standard, class, student name, date of birth, blood group, date of joining and his gender, if any fee concession is there. That all information we can enter in general details. Next, in address details, we need to enter student related address information. In parent information, we need to enter parent details. In other details, here we can enter student other information like medium, second language and his mode of transportation, religion, reservation and all information we can enter in other details. In extra details, we can enter student extracurricular details, any sport activities, in which he was participating, all that we can enter in extracurricular details. In uploads, we can upload documents related to a particular student. Now we can fill first general details. Here admission number will be generated in two ways, whether it is auto generated or manually entry. If we want to auto generated application number, then we need to check this checkbox, then it will be generated automatically. If we want to generate manually, means then we can uncheck this checkbox, then we can enter, then it will be saved as admission number. Presently I am using auto generated admission number. Next, here academic year is there. For academic year field, we can select the year for which student admission is going to take. 1920. Standard, in which standard student admission was going, primary standard. Based on the selected standard, classes will come. Under primary standard, previously we have assigned the second, third and fourth class. So, if we select the primary standard, these classes will come. I am taking second class. By default, section will be new. Means after student admission completed, then only section allotment will be occurred for that particular student. Here student name, surname, here we have date of birth and date of joining columns. In date of birth and date of joining fields, we need to select the dates, that particular student date of birth. (2012) June 1st. Date of joining 2019 June 1st. Here we have blood group. Here that particular student blood group we need to enter here. If you know that particular student blood group, we can enter here. Otherwise it will be NK. Year of pass. These are all the fields belonging to the after nursery class only. For nursery students, year of pass and here previous school of study, previous class studies, these are all not mandatory fields. If we exist that information, Then we can enter here, otherwise no need to enter. Gender, male. In residential or non-residential field, we can enter the student whether he is residential or non-residential. Residential percentage obtained in previous class. How much percentage that student obtained, that we need to enter here. In Aadhaar number field, we need to enter that particular student Aadhaar number. Here we have scholarship. In some schools, some scholarships will be available for, and they will undertake some test and they provide some scholarship for the students. If students contain scholarships, then in scholarship master we can enter that and we can select which scholarship is applicable for that student. Here we didn't have any scholarships. If that particular student's brother or sister is already studying in the same school, then we can enter here siblings any field. Previous balance. If student contains any previous balance in previous academic year, then we can enter that amount here. After filling all mandatory fields, we can click on save. Then general details will be saved. So it will move to address details. In address details, we have two areas, permanent area and mailing area. In permanent address area, we need to fill permanent area of that particular student. In mailing area, we need to fill mail address area of that particular. Mail means temporary, present, current address. If both addresses are same, then we can check this same as checkbox. Then both permanent and mailing addresses will become same. Here permanent area and address one. Address 2 is not mandatory. Here we need to select country. Based on the selected country, states will come. Based on the selected states, districts will come. Based on the selected districts, cities will come. So these are all interlinked. Here we need to enter the pin codes. After filling all mandatory fields, we can click on this check same as checkbox. Then all this permanent address fields will move to mailing address. If both are different, we can uncheck this checkbox and we can enter separate address. After filling address details, we can click on save. Then it will move to parent details. In parent details, we have three areas: father details, mother details and guardian details. Any one of the details is mandatory for saving parent details. If we have more than one, that also we can enter here. But compulsorily we need to enter either father or mother or guardian. Any one of the details compulsory we need to enter. By default, all should be in read-only mode. Means we are not able to enter any data here. If we want to enter further details, then we can check this further details checkbox. Then it will come to enable mode. If we uncheck this checkbox, it will come to disable mode. First, we are entering further details. In further details, first column is employee number. In employee number, we can enter further employee number. When if father is employee of the same school, then this employee number we will enter. In relation name, we can enter father name. Here we have qualification, occupation, designation, office phone. These are the parent, father's official information. Qualification. What is the qualification of the father? Occupation. Occupation and designation. These are all not mandatory fields. Office phone. These are all not mandatory fields. Here, mobile number. Student father mobile number. We need to enter here. Next, Aadhaar number. In Aadhaar number field, we can enter father Aadhaar number. Here, email address, father email address. In annual income, we need to select father annual income range. Here we have 0 to 1 lakh range, 1 to 2 lakhs, 3 to 2 to 3 lakhs, 3 to 5 lakhs, and greater than 5 lakhs. These are the ranges and income ranges. Here I am selecting greater than 5 lakhs. If we need to enter mother details also, then we can uncheck this checkbox and we can enter mother name. Mobile number, mother mobile number, Aadhaar number, mother Aadhaar number. Here annual income of mother we can enter. In guardian fields, we can enter that particular student guardian information. Here, mobile number accepts 10 digits. If we give lesser or more than the 10 digits, it will display warning. Here we need to enter guardian Aadhaar number, guardian email, and guardian annual income. After filling all mandatory information, we can click on Save button. Save. Then parent details will be saved. After filling parent details, it will navigate to other details. In other details, we have religion, nationality, medium, mother tongue, identification marks. Identification marks are the mandatory fields because at the time of hall ticket generation, we need to have this identification marks. Mode of transport, second language, any reservation, and what is the subcaste of the students. All this data we need to insert here. First, here we have religion and nationality is there. For this information, first we need to insert religion and nationality information in masters. In master module, we have religion master. In religion master, we have religion name. There we need to enter religion. Save. So We have inserted one religion. Now I am going to say one more religion. Hindu, Muslim, click on save. Reservation. Reservation means SC, ST, BC, OC. All these are comes under reservation categories. That's we need to select. We need to save in masters first. OC, BC, SC. Here now we have entered three reservations. Next, nationality. Under nationality, we have already one Indian. Indian is the nationality for all the Indians. In admission entry other details, we need to enter religion, nationality, medium, mother tongue, identification marks, mode of transport, second language, reservation. These are all the mandatory fields. Here we need to select religion. Next, medium. In which medium student was taking admission, whether Hindi, English, Telugu, like that we need to enter. Mother tongue. What is the mother tongue of that particular student? Telugu. Identification marks. Here we need to get identification marks. Identification marks are mandatory for at the time of Allocate generation. So we can enter identification marks here. Mole on left edge. Mole on right hand. Next, transport mode of that particular student, school transport. What is the second language? Next, what is the reservation? OC, any subcaste. After filling all the mandatory details, you can click on save. Then it will be saved into DB and it will move to extra details tab. After saving student data in admission entry, if you want to do any modifications related to student information, now we can see how to update the data. Here we have view button. If we click on view button, then grid will open. Here we can see admission number, student name, roll number, class section, father name and mobile number, date of birth, date of joining and last modified date. These are all the fields. Here you can see section, class and section. Section, still now section was not allocated. So it was displayed as not allocated. Here you can see student name along with father names and their mobile numbers. If we want to update any particular data, here we can click on edit button, edit icon. Then we can get the information on screen. Here you can see primary standard class 2 Sai is in third class. If you want to change the any, now I am changing Aadhaar number. Means previously by wrongly I have entered wrong Aadhaar number. If you want to correct it now we can do it. Next, date of joining also June 6th. After doing modification, click on update. If it was updated successfully, then it will move to address details. In address details also, if you have any modifications need to do, then we can change address. Now I am changing address also. After modifying address, click on update. Then address details also updated. If you want to parent details, any modifications need to do, then you can do. Otherwise, no need. Now in general details grid, we can see the changes. Yeah, you can see Aadhaar number was changed and date of joining was also changed. Like that, if you want to do any modification in previously entered data, we can change that through grid in a through edit by clicking on edit icon. If you want to delete any particular student information, then we can click on this delete icon. Now we can see these all students are in active state. Now I am changing this particular student to inactive. Means I am changing this to active off and click on update. Now we can see this student was deleted. Means it was not completely deleted from database. It was made to inactive. Inactive students won't perform any activities and won't come under any transactions like fee payment and section allotment. In section allotment also only active students will come. Now after admission completed, now we can move to section allotment. In admission, we have under admission entry, we have section allotment. By clicking on this, we can get the screen. In section allotment, we have two types, for new student and for existing student. For new student means if I click this button, you can get new student search criteria. Here I am selecting 1920 current academic year, standard, primary standard, class, second class. Then click on search. If you click on search, means in 1920 academic year who are the students in second class and the primary standard will come into the grid. Here previously we have entered this all students, 3 students. Venkat, Harika, Chiran. These students we have previously inserted in second class. Here you can see student name, gender, existing section. Means till now student was not allocated to any section, so it was new only. In section drop down we can get section A. Means for second class we have created section master. In master's module we have section master. There we have created section A for second class. So if we select second class, it will come. That sections for that particular class only will come in this drop down. I am selecting English A. Means here roll number will come automatically by selecting section. If I select again section A, then 2 will come. If I select again section A, 3 will come. Like that, based on the count, means that number of students in that particular sections, means already 3 students are there in database for that particular section. If I add one more student, then he will come with roll number 4, like that. If this second class will contain one more section, then that will also come under drop down. After selecting sections and roll numbers, here we have roll number auto generation and manually, in both the options are available. Means if you select the section, all roll number will come automatically based on the count in that particular section. If you want to give manually, means for this students is 20, for this student it is 30, like if you want to give manually, then also we can give. Currently I am putting one only. After selecting sections and roll numbers, you can click on Allocate. Then it will be saved. This is under new students. If you click on existing section, here we have two options, wing transfer and section transfer. Wing transfer means if the same school has multiple branches in same city, means one branch in SR Nagar and one branch in Kukatpalli and one branch in like Dilshuk Nagar, like that. If one particular student want to move from SR Nagar branch to Kukatpalli, that is come under wing transfer. Means from one branch to one more another branch of the same school. Means if one school contains multiple branches, then only this wing transfer will be applicable, until otherwise not. One more is section transfer. Section transfer means within the same school and same branch, moving from one section to another section. This means some A section to some B section or B to C, C to A, like that. That will come under section transfer. Now we can check wing transfer. In wing transfer, first you need to select academic year, and next we need to enter admission number. Admission number means for which particular student we are going to wing transfer, that we need to enter. We can see in general details. After entering admission number, click on search. Here we can cross check once the student name, standard, class and section. After checking, if you click on transfer, it will ask, do you want to transfer wing first student Charan? Charan is the student name. If you click on yes, then this data will move to means admission number and student name. Move to other side. Here we need to select wing. Means here we have only one branch. See here, only VC wing. So wing transfer is not applicable for this situation. Means when one school contain multiple branches, then only wing transfer will applicable. Now we can, if it contains one more branch, here it will come, and we need to select same academic year and standard class section. After selecting all these, we can click on save. This is come under wing transfer. Next we can move to section transfer. In section transfer, we have transferring from one section to another section within the same branch. Here you can enter student admission number. After filling admission number, click on search. Here you can see receiving branch name, student name, chair, primary standard, second class, A section, transfer. Here it will ask one more. Do you want to transfer section for student chair? Yes. Now all the students from right side, it will move to left side. Then we can select the section. Means currently this Charan was in A section. If it contains other than A section, presently we have only one section. So same A section came here. If we have more sections, A, B, C, D, like that, then we can select other section other than A, and we can click on save. Then that particular student will be moved from A section to B section, or A to C, C to A, like that. This is come under wing section transfer. In section allotment, if we have allotted sections previously, if you want to change, then we can select with the same criteria. 2018 primary standard class 2. Then same data come along with section and roll number now. Previously, while first time we are searching, section and roll number were empty. Now it was came with data, section and roll number. If you want to change the section, if this class contains more than one section, then all will come here. If imagine if contains English B also, one more section is there. There we can select, we can remove English A and select English B. Then roll number will also change it for that section. So this is in edit mode. After section allotment, now we can go for student attendance. Student attendance, here we need to select academic year. It was loading. Okay. Yeah. Here we need to select academic year for which currently we are taking attendance. That year we need to select here standard, for which standard students we are taking. Based on the selected standards, classes will come. Second class. Based on the selected class, sections will come. A section. Here we have first attendance type is there. Here we need to create attendance type for this academic year. In masters, we have academic year. In master, under attendance type master, we need to create attendance type for the particular academic year. Here for 1920, standard type, whether for SSC standard or intermediate standard or degree standard. We need to select here. I am selecting SSC. Attendance type. Here there are many types of attendance are there. Exam attendance, period wise attendance, lab attendance, any some transport attendance, EC, extracurricular attendance, like that. I am selecting daily attendance. After selecting attendance type, then click on save. Then it will come under attendance type. So first, before taking attendance, we need to create attendance type for particular academic year. 1920 primary standard, second class, section A, daily attendance. Here there are two ways, full day and half day wise. Half day wise means morning and afternoon. Currently we have full day. Here current date will come automatically. View. Then students will come in that particular section. Means in second class A section there are 3 students are there. So this all will come under grid. By default all students will come in present mode. Means at the time of searching all will come in present mode. Then we need to change the status. Means here we have absent, latecomer and present. This status we contain. We need to change the status according to attendance. Here I have given one student as present and one student as latecomer. Here remarks are there. In remarks field, if any note we need to enter, that's we can enter here. After changing the attendance status, we can click on update. Then it will be saved. Suppose if attendance was given wrongly, means for we want to give one student absent, instead we have given for one more student. If we want change that, then we can search with the same criteria which we have previously searched. Primary standard, second class, section A, attendance, daily attendance. click on view. Then now we can see before all come with the present mode. Now we have changed the status. So I am giving Venkat as present, Harika as absent. After modifying the status, once again we will click on update. Then attendance was also changed. If you want to see one more, yeah, we can see now primary standard, second class, section A, and attendance, daily attendance, full day. Previously we have changed absent to present and present to absent. It was coming with modifications. Like this, attendance need to give. For morning and afternoon, for half day wise attendance, based on the user access, it will come in a user management permissions. This will come.